Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Bastards postseason breakdown. I am Nick. It's great to have you all here once again. We have Brendan with special guest Pat. Big fan. We love it when big fans come on and they get a chance to talk all things baseball with us. Pat, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Happy to be on.
The Bay State boys take on Bastards of Boston baseball. MLB playoffs.
Happy to be here.
Yep. The dream team's here. So we need
to
talk about what the Orioles and the Rangers series looked like, and it was a nice sweep. Brendan, going into this series, also, Pat, same thing for you. My expectation here was this was going to be a quick one. The Orioles did not have the experience. They didn't have anything that scared the living daylights out of me when you had a star-studded Rangers roster, leading in part with, of course, some old friends from the Red Sox. Largely in part, that was Nate Eovaldi getting that series-clinching win to get the Rangers to the championship series. What was your takeaway from the series? What are your thoughts on Eovaldi? And what happens next with the Rangers?
Well, Nick, first off, I think Josh Jung is an electric talent that the Rangers have. I'm very happy. He's a young stud that they have grooming there down in Texas. I think Nate Eovaldi on this club, that is some starting pitching that you would have wanted, especially what Nate does in the postseason. I thought Baltimore had to take one before Nate came up. Once it was 2-0 with Nate on the mound, I knew that was it. I knew he was going to close that. He is clutch in the postseason.
Yeah, it's always painful to see some guy who's been on your team, especially a guy like Eovaldi, who you know what he's capable of doing. It's always painful to see him do what you know he's capable of doing on another team when you very well could have kept him.
You needed the starting.
Oh, he should still be here. Let's be real. Even I was playing Twitter games, X Games last night with Tom Karen.
I like
Tom
that.
Tom Karen even liked my tweet because I go, Nate Eovaldi should still be here. Thanks for the like, Tom. Thanks, because that's what should have happened. If we had a competent GM in the chair that knew what the hell he was doing, Eovaldi would still be here. I never wanted to see him go elsewhere. I also wanted Walker to still be here. I saw a tweet earlier today, which kind of got me going. There was a tweet, I forget who it was from, but said, if Eovaldi and Walker were here for this rotation, the Red Sox are in the playoffs. And it got me thinking there a little bit.
Dr. Jim.
Like, was it Dr. Jim?
It was Dr. Jim.
Dr. Jim. Yep, it was Dr. Jim. I'm not going to say I'm agreeing with it. I'm only saying that it got me thinking like, oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But
it would be closer, but that defense was so bad that I don't know if the starting rotation is good enough to get because the defense was so bad this year, Nick.
Yeah.
Well, in the Red Sox defense, if you don't have to play defense because the pitcher's good, you're all right.
Defense is a part of that.
But defense also is a
why don't I just go put a beached whale in the infield then? If that's how we're gonna, how we're gonna be.
Get all your best pitchers out there. Put a beached whale out there.
Yeah, third baseman.
And as we do this show, the Bruins just get an empty net goal, just unfiltered.
Hey,
that's how we do it around here.
Get it done.
We need some sort of wins around here, folks, in Boston. So go Bruins. The other thing I want to mention too, speaking on the Rangers getting to the next series, is Max Scherzer is getting ramped up where he is likely to be pitching in the next round. Good boost of definitely morale, but definitely a big boost to that pitching rotation for the Rangers. Be interesting to see what Scherzer does if he does come back because he's a workhorse.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a huge ad.
If you're a Rangers fan, you're just hoping he doesn't pull a Chris Sale and just be mediocre when he comes back. So
definitely.
I mean, at least it's morale. But at most, he's lights out. And he's a Scherzer.
And they can win.
Exactly.
They can win.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The next one I want to go to the Astros and the Twins series. I was pulling for the Twins. We thought they might be able to do it, but this is now 7 straight series wins now for the Astros. I got to give them credit. I don't like the team. I just don't, but I have to tip my cap to them. They figure it out and find a way every time.
Nick, definitely. And they have the talent not just, I mean, discovering Alvarez I saw the tweet today from Los Angeles Farm, and just young talent, veterans getting Verlander back. It's going to be a barn burner in Texas when it comes to Rangers and Astros.
First time in history where we have the Rangers and the Astros facing off against each other in the postseason. That's something. Coming at you all with the big stats tonight, the big info. It's true.
I think the biggest thing it's going to be a banger of a series, but I think it highlights the fraudulence of the AL East. The fact that nobody got past the first round. This is just a complete. Everyone kept saying, "Well, the AL East is the best division. Yeah, the Red Sox should be." Well, look, Seattle barely missed it, and then Texas and Houston at the top. It's beautiful. I'm happy for the West. That is going to be a legit.
It matters
ALCS.
how you finish.
Definitely.
It matters how you finish. It doesn't matter how you get there. It just doesn't. It matters how you finish.
Always. And unfortunately, the Sox weren't even.
Oh, talk about September. Oh,
the September collapse. All right, let's go to the National League next, because if I'm a baseball GM and I'm a guy that's building my team and I'm looking for winners who are clutch, that get the job done, that give you everything and are just a central part of my team. Red Sox wise, of course, it was David Ortiz, the Dustin Pedroia types, that sort of thing. But I don't think he gets enough credit where credit is deserved, because in my eyes, this guy is the face of Major League Baseball. That is Bryce Harper. The guy just delivers. The guy wants to play. He earns his money. He shows up. He eats, sleeps, and breathes the game. You don't see that often. You see guys sit and collect and get injured, don't pan out. Big contracts never work. Well, for Bryce Harper, that is money well spent for the Phillies, because this guy, when he is on, and that is 90-something% of the time, that guy's a winner.
Unstoppable.
That is a winner right there. And he got the job done again today, 2-homer day. The Phillies are on the verge of telling the Braves to smell you later. What do you think on this series?
Nick, I am a Braves guy, and I am banking that they can respond tomorrow, but to a 2-bomb day, 10-2 shellacking. Atlanta's in trouble.
Yeah, they are.
I said this before. They're in trouble, and they need to respond in a big way. Bryce Harper is a gamer. The Philadelphia Phillies have a good one. Dave Dombrowski got a good one.
Another one?
Yeah, another one.
Dave, wonder where he came from.
Dave got it. Another one.
He came from the Tigers, right? Tigers, right?
Because
the Red Sox want to forget about that whole era with Dave Dombrowski. We forget about 2018. We forget about him.
Yeah. The wagon in Boston. But yeah, Philadelphia is legit. I'm hoping that Atlanta makes it a series and they respond in a big way tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. I don't think they're done yet.
Hope, right? I don't think you hope, right?
I don't think they're done yet. It's Atlanta we're talking about. They're legit.
You better be praying, Brendan. What do you think, Pat?
Yeah, I mean, I first of all, with Bryce Harper, yeah, you hit the nail on the head with him. I mean, the guy, even when he's injured, he comes back quicker than anyone else has in history. He did it earlier in the season. It's incredible what he's doing. And it looks like, as much as I want to agree with Brendan, I don't know. I think that Atlanta lit a fire underneath this team, specifically Bryce Harper. You saw him in the post game today where he was going, "Yeah, I stared him down."
Stare down.
Thank you.
Orlando Arceta.
Yeah,
that was the whole thing. They something they chirped about him is like, "Oh yeah, you point there and you watch that home run." He comes up again. He does it again.
Yeah,
awesome.
He's got that dog.
I don't think
he's got the swag. That's what it is. Swag dog.
Harper's the type of guy you can do that to.
He walks the walk and he talks the talk.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Like,
He's
I'm
legit.
sick of
It's
some
scary.
players. Oh, let's have a big mouth here, and you strike out 5 times. No, that's not what happens with Harper. You chirp him. See you later.
Outfield.
Hit that Liberty Bell out there in
Reminds me
Philly.
of Bautista. Reminds me a lot of Bautista.
Jose Batista back in the day was a lot
Yes.
like that too. The guy struck out a good amount of time, but I'll give him the credit. He did come up at certain times, and he was clutch. No doubt on that.
Yeah.
The other series we need to talk about here, and the surprising one for me at least, is the Diamondbacks and Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we live update this, because we love doing that and giving you the latest on things. First inning for the Diamondbacks. 4 home runs in the inning. This is the team of destiny right now. Here's a hungry, young, motivated team that is surging and is going to send the LA Dodgers off the Hollywood Boulevard.
Nick, everyone had Arizona written off in the regular season. Everyone was looking at San Diego. Everyone was looking at Los Angeles. No one was talking about the young thoroughbreds in Arizona. Then they go to Milwaukee. They're written off. Corbin Burns and the likes up there. And they show up and sweep them. And they're about to sweep the Dodgers. This is the Cinderella story if I've ever seen one.
What do you think, Pat?
Yeah, Dodgers feel a lot like Yankees have for the last couple of years. I mean, they had that great run in the 60-win season where they won the World Series, but besides that, they've been coming up short, and they got a really, really good team, much like the Yankees are on paper. But I'm just really, really happy for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think it's great for, that team in baseball, and it's expanding beyond just like the big teams doing well. It seems like these like big super teams you see don't always pan out in the
Look at the Mets.
playoffs.
They crumble.
Exactly.
So we need to send John Henry a memo that says, listen, you imbecile, make sure that you do never model a team against the Tampa Bay Rays again. You cheap
please.
SOB.
Yes.
That's what memo needs to be sent. Because what
Yes.
you're seeing here in the postseason is how you build a freaking baseball team.
Mm-hmm. All around.
I can't sit here any longer. Like, what's it, 5 years since 2021, or what was it? Not 21. It was
21 was fool's
Was it
gold.
21?
21
that
was fool's gold.
I couldn't even get into that because it was so stupid. Even
just
there.
like Baltimore.
They didn't even believe in that team.
Yep. No.
So if you want to model a team, model it after teams that you legitimately are seeing right now. That's what it's about. Last thing I want to mention before we wrap it up, I want to talk about the association that the Red Sox have with all these teams that are still in the fold. So Diamondbacks, there's Torey Lovello, there's Tommy Pham. So there's at least one reference. Of course, we know the Dodgers. That's Red Sox West. We don't need to talk about Mookie Betts and JD and all them that went away. Dave Roberts, of course. If you look at the Rangers, there's Nate Eovaldi.
How about Vasquez?
Vasquez was
Houston,
with the Twins. Vasquez was with the Twins. He was with the Astros. But now he's with the Twins. With the Astros, who's our association with the Red Sox there right now? Can't remember. But there's somebody that's there.
Okay.
Somebody that's there. And who are we also forgetting? Phillies, of course. Dave Dombrowski, Kyle Schwarber, just to name a few. Makes me sick.
They all walked out.
That you had these guys, and they're all on other teams, championship caliber, about to win series and everything. Here we are in lonely old Bostonville, where we can't
everything you needed.
Sit on the sidelines. It's disgusting.
Between defense, consistent batting, bombs, and pitching.
Yep.
It was all there. It's all there, and now it's gone.
And it's so
I
fun
can't
winning
go over the
championships.
luxury tax. Can't go over the luxury tax. Ba ba ba. Sell your goddamn yacht.
Hey, he sold part of Liverpool,
right.
so hey.
Well, congratulations to that. Congratulations. Now go sell the Globe. That's going to do it for all of us here for tonight. I've had enough. I've had a long day. I'm tired, cranky, mad. The Sox aren't in, but the Bruins did win. So I guess there's some positive in this.
We can take that.
Look at the bright side.
We'll see you again next time, everybody. Have a good one.
Take care, everybody.